Welcome here, and what a setting. I mean, I was here earlier today, and this is the perfect setting of what Cadillac should be, you know, in a luxury environment, and really showing people like you what we're really all about going forward. So, as Bob mentioned, we're on a journey, and you know, we know where we want to go. We've got a very clear vision of what we're about. But tonight you're going to see how we're going to evolve that journey. You know, when we started a few years ago, when we talked about art and science, we are not going to throw art and science away. That is core to what we're about. But what we're going to do is evolve it, do everything Cadillac does best. Be bold, progressive, modern, but really have that luxury touch. We're just going to show every vehicle, and you'll see that tonight. Everything has a unique personality, but it has that ingrained passion running through it, which is Cadillac. You know, we're really here today where we're going to see vehicles, and I think one of the things for me is, as a designer, you know, we work in the studios. Bob talked about the times that he's in the studios. We're working on vehicles, clay models, etc., and we're up close, and yes, it's very exciting, but at the same time, there is nothing like seeing a vehicle in motion. That's why we wanted to bring you here tonight, to show vehicles in motion, because that's what vehicles are all about, and that's what Cadillac's all about. Really showing the emotional quality of what our brand is all about. So, with that, we're going to start what I call the rolling canvas of our brand, and we're going to start with the ELR. If you look behind you, you'll see the ELR is going to start at the top of the hill there. This was a vehicle I had the pleasure of introducing at the Detroit show. Very dynamic, bold, it's what everything about Cadillac stands for. This also is the epitome of what art and science is all about. Not just a beautiful design, but really combining that with absolute leading-edge technology. The E-Rev technology, extended range electric vehicle technology, is something that no other OEM, major OEM has, and we have it in this vehicle. You know, it's a stunning looking car, but it really delivers on every attribute. You know what, you'll have a chance when the vehicle's outside later tonight, you'll see that this also has a stunning interior. That is something that we're very proud of. We're really moving the needle of Cadillac interiors and the execution of our cars going forward. And this vehicle really sets a new benchmark on which you can judge Cadillac going forward. A really dramatic vehicle. It's wonderful to see it in motion. You know, up to now people have seen photographs of it, but seeing it in motion is fantastic. The next vehicle coming down along there is the CTS. Again, we showed the CTS in New York earlier this year. A really great car. You know, again, it epitomizes
the 2014. This thing is good looking.
We wanted to make it longer, lower, and leaner than the prior generation, to really have this very athletic look to the car. It has this lean muscularity that really gives it this sleek profile and very dramatic.
I love the lights.
The car itself is super light against any BMW. In fact, the highest spec version of this car is 350 pounds lighter than the equivalent BMW, which means the dynamic quality of this car is really fantastic. And I think when you see it coming around here, what a statement it makes with those very bold vertical lamps that are true Cadillac descriptors. They really do define what we're about, showing high technology in this bold emotional way. Now, they're our great production cars that we're bringing to market right now. But, you know, what about concept cars? Concept cars are really about giving you a glimpse of what we're really thinking about in the future. And 2 years ago, we showed the Sea Owl, which is on its way down right now.
Wow.
This vehicle was all about the romance of driving. You know, it really is inspired by the environment we're here in tonight. You know, this is about experiencing the whole environment of luxury. And as it comes down the road here, what a sensational looking vehicle that is. That is so unique in its proportion. It really represents everything that Cadillac This vehicle, when we talked about it originally, we mentioned the journey. We talked about the journey and the experience of the journey. But the next part, we always have the next part to roll out in mind. And the next part we call the drive, which is about the vehicle that we're going to talk about in a few moments. But before I ask for the vehicle to come down the path here, I just want to talk a little bit about what this represents. As I said, the drive, this is about really bringing in the emotional quality, the driving dynamics. But it's a beautiful four-seater vehicle, four-seater coupe. You're going to see it Peter Hayhill later in the weekend. The wonderful coupes of Cadillac's past, the 67 Eldorado. This is
60
really
Eldorado?
something that we sit on those vehicles as a contemporary interpretation
There's still a concept,
of what
I've said.
Cadillac does best. A large, beautiful coupe that expresses elegance in the simplest form. So I'm going to ask for it to come down the hill here and just experience the wonderful shapes as the light hits in to really give it this wonderful, elegant feel. And one of the things is when you speak to the designers later, you'll notice that this vehicle is very, very simple. The surfaces are all about how to express the proportions. They're very simple, they're very elegant, they're very graceful, yet they add this athletic dynamism that really is what this vehicle is all about. Hopefully the vehicle's going to turn onto the long It's a wonderful vehicle that has everything that we're all about as a brand. You know, we talk a lot about the performance characteristics. You know a lot about our V vehicles. This is sort of meant to represent the elegant side of the sporty character that is Cadillac. Just look at it as it swings down the hill here. It really does have a wonderful graceful.
And here comes the concept,
So this
the Grand
vehicle,
Coupe.
ladies and gentlemen, is the new Elmiraj concept.
Elmiraj concept.
We're very proud to have
The Elmiraj. So not the Eldorado, but the Elmiraj.
gives you that little Cadillac stamp
With the new logo.
in our future. Circle just a couple of times here, so you really get to see how the shapes and forms really flow around this car. Now what a wonderful location to show off something so nice. Really cool this wonderful dash to axle that the car has. Very graceful car, but yet very lean and athletic. We're going to pull to a stop in the center at the front here. And then driving our vehicle tonight, someone I'm sure you know, is Derek Hill. So he's at the I'd love to welcome you to speak to all our designers here who will be more than happy to tell you the passion that went into this car. Thanks very much.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
Still, guys? You want to come here while it's still in the sun? Get all our heads out of the way. Back up. Everybody's. It's a long, low shadow. Everybody's heads back up and off of the car.
Show it.
See your head.
beautiful, huh?
Oh yeah, this is meant to go after the Bentleys, the Brooklyns, and the CL Mercedes, any of the big coupes, but with more style, more flair, and more function. There's actually a little room inside the seat to carry 4 people with you wherever you go. So it's meant to be
the opening,
The window line?
yeah,
what
it's like
sets us apart in this segment.
about a decade or so ago.
Big coupes are the ultimate statement of personal
It's that
me.
But you know, this is obviously
And that's really what it's meant to.
No pillars? Strong C pillar. Absolutely.
Yeah.
One thing that's very strong on this car that I think is very unique in the modern era is it's not a wedgie car. You know, someone
Yeah, no, I like that. I mean, it's the right balance behind the wedges and the curves. I do think, though, that
There's nothing here we're showing
the wheels don't quite match the car. The wheels are a little bit slightly too busy, and also I think that they're slightly too shiny. I think slightly more matte, just a little bit less busy because of the double
to go with a
things.
more elegant surface.
I think that something is more covered up, more, you know, the ones that they're used for more optimum aerodynamic, where it's almost like a completely covered wheel where you have a round theme instead of a spoke theme. So like you have a 1984 niche that has
Well,
like
you
the
know, a lot
center
of big
thing,
cars are
the round black
amazingly light.
that almost matches the white walls. It's a little bit like that, but give it, I think, because this is a little bit, the wheels are a little bit, I think, too aggressive.
So between high strength steels,
Superb, beautiful. You know, I don't know.
we
I
can
would almost
get a
take
vehicle
away
that
that.
I mean, it's still it's a big
That one is a little, yeah.
it's gonna be over 4,000.
Show the vehicle and you need the name of
I mean, I think with the back,
real car you can do that.
I think with the back, the front, and the top ties it together rather perfectly. The air, the side air,